How's it going, everyone? Today is Thursday. Thank goodness we made it to the weekend finally tomorrow. It's Friday, so I hope everyone did well on their goals, achieved everything that they needed to achieve. Sorry. Today's video is actually going to be this year's first mental health check. I just wanted to talk about in the past I've done mental health checks, and I think that with the holidays just passing us by, I think it's important to even more so check up on your loved ones, check up on the people that you care about, do a mental health check, make sure everyone's doing okay. The holidays can be very, very rough for a lot of people. A lot of people, are going through the holidays without people that they once had in their lives. And, for whatever reason, whether if it's someone passing on or, falling out with a loved one, for whatever reason, the holidays can be a very hard time for a lot of people. So, I just want to acknowledge that fact and make sure that we all are doing our part as far as a community to make sure that we're checking up on the people that we do care about, making sure that, if they have something going on, if they have, if they're feeling extra lonely this time of year, to make sure that they're not doing this alone. Because that's very important. That is very important. I know that, we're all about getting the job done, trying to better ourselves, and grinding hard and all those good things that we always talk about. But it's also just as important to, as a community, whatever that community you have looks like, whether if it's family, social, whatever. It's also it's also important to take care of your community as well, whether that, again, is your family, your spouses, whoever that may be. So I just would encourage a lot of everyone to reach out to people, make sure that they're doing okay. Ask and you got to be sincere about it. That's the one thing that I've also noticed, because me myself, I tend to try for the most part to always ask people how they're feeling and doing mentally. And a lot of the results from that, a lot of the time, are that people are taken back by that question, because it just gets overlooked. No one really asks, no one really cares. But yeah, when you ask those things, when you check up on people, make sure it's coming from a genuine place as well. Because a lot of times, because we're all got so much going on, a lot of times most people just kind of brush it off, and the typical answer is I'm doing good. But if you can feel or sense that someone's energy's off, just really make sure you're being genuine, and really make sure that they understand that you're reaching out to them to make sure that they are okay, that if they do need someone in their corner, you are there for them. Again, because like I said, it's we got to take care of each other. We got to be, like they say, it takes a village, as they say. And we really do got to do better at taking care of each other, making sure that each other are okay, and just taking the time to slow down sometimes, and making sure the people around you, the people that are in your circle, are okay, are doing well. A lot of times we have family members that get sick, or people have financial issues, a lot of so many different things that can cause someone to have a lot of troubles. You never know what the next person is going through that's around you. That's why I really don't, for the most part, mess with anybody. I mean, you never know what someone is going through in their life, and their interaction with you, if that is a bad interaction, could be their last straw. Like, honestly, that's really what's going on out in the world, and people don't really understand that someone's interaction with you could be their last straw. that could be all it takes to just send them over the edge. Whatever that looks like. I'm not going to get into what could or couldn't happen, but it could really be just the end of the bridge for them. And that's why it's important to be kind to people, to make sure that you're not adding to the problem. um in my journey, going through my journey through all this, I definitely want to make sure that I'm helping more people than hindering, or just not even giving anything. And that's why I say, we all have gifts. We all have gifts, and whether you're trying to figure out what that gift is or not, I feel like we do have a responsibility. In my opinion, I feel like we have a responsibility to give back to this world. And helping people is one of the greatest things you can ever do. And sometimes it's not even sometimes, a lot of the times, giving back to people isn't these big grandiose type of things. It can be something small, just as checking up on someone, making sure someone's okay, buying a coffee for somebody, paying it forward if you're in the drive-through line at McDonald's or Chick-fil-A, paying for someone's food. That might bring their day around. You never know what kind of day someone else is having. So just make sure that when we're out in the world, that when we're moving through the world, when we're out in the world, that we are making sure and that we're being kind, that we're being mindful of what everyone else has going on, because that's very important. And it's easy to get wrapped up in what you have going on, but we're not the only ones. It's okay to be selfish at times, but we also just got to remember and take the time to know that we're not the only ones moving through this world. And to give back to someone is a great feeling. To make someone's day is a great feeling, no matter how big or how small that is. So again, today's video was about today's video was this year's first mental health check. So I hope everyone's doing well. I hope everyone has made it through the holidays a little bit better. It is a new year. So for those of you that are starting new goals, just make sure you get to it. Make sure you stick to your goals. Don't settle for less. Don't count yourself out. Believe in yourself more than you do. Today at the gym, I had this goal of 3 miles that I wanted to do on the treadmill. Unfortunately, the treadmill cut me off at like 2.5, but I was pretty much there. I was convinced I was already there. If the machine didn't stop, I would have made it to the 3 miles. But the whole time that I was doing it, I made sure that the self-talk that I was having with myself was very positive, that I was encouraging myself to get to that next level, proving to myself that I am worthy of all the great things that I want from my life. And that's very important. Please, 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 please. That's very important. We all need to have better self-talks with ourselves. Be confident in yourself. Be your best cheerleader. Be your best cheerleader. Because at the end of the day, although we do have people around us, a lot of the times no one's there really struggling with you. No one's really there seeing you at the ground level try to get to where you're getting to. So it's very important that the self-talk you have with yourself is very encouraging, very confident, very sure of yourself. And don't count yourself out. Again, please don't count yourselves out, because it is very important. We all can do this. We all can be better people. We can all do better than we did last year. So again, this video was today's mental health check. Hope everyone's doing well. I look forward to speaking to everyone and seeing how everyone's doing. And I will get back to you guys later.